Welcome back, friends, to our little house on the mountain. We thank you so much for popping in again. And if you are new here, we would love to have you subscribe so that we can visit again. As always, we thank you so much for liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. I found a quote from a poet recently that said, "Winter is the time for comfort, for good food and warmth, for the touch of a friendly hand, and for a talk beside the fire. It is the time for home." And this week, as I took a little mini break to do some decluttering and deep cleaning around our little house, I thought a lot about winter and the art of wintering and how that reflects what goes on in creation during this season.
Hey, handsome boy. Hey, sweet boy. Hi.
We see the trees and the land being laid bare and exposed, and we can see so many new things in the horizon beyond the trees when the leaves have fallen. We see the animals going in to hibernate, building up feathers and building up nests and storing food away for the cold months to come. And so as I was pondering on this, I thought of a few simple things to make the most of the season of winter. I believe that as we enter this season of rest and stillness and reflection and going inward, we are faced with things about ourselves. And we can either allow this to be a negative thing, or we can allow this to be a good thing. It is often in my life before my greatest breakthroughs that I have had to walk through my greatest discomforts. There are many times when on the other side of discomfort and pain, there is change and there is beauty and there is growth and there is new life. And many things need to be pruned back in order for that growth to come. Now, reassessing and regrouping can be as simple as the decluttering that I did this week in our home, or it can be much, much deeper than that into the matters of the heart. Winter is also a time, or should be a time, for nourishing and for healing. It is critical to the health of our mind and our body that we nourish ourselves in the colder months with warm, nutrient-dense foods. But more than just foods, that we nourish our being through what we watch, through what we listen to. I think it's very tempting in a season of stillness, in the winter season, to engage in consuming things that are empty foods, and empty entertainment. Winter is a time for preparing. We see this all through creation, the animals and the birds flying and scattering about and building their nests and their food supply for the winter. I think it's a wonderful time for preparing for the season to come, but even on a deeper level, embracing a time of preparation and not forcing ourselves to move faster than is necessary, but being okay with the stillness, which leads me into the next one, which is the ability to face the discomfort and the silence and even the relaxation of the winter season. We see this in creation with hibernation, and while most of us do not have the resources or the time to actually hibernate, I do think that in our modern world, we feel very uncomfortable with the idea of taking time to be still and to be able to face the discomfort of silence, something that we don't often have to do in our world today. And winter is about releasing. It's like when the snow melts at the end of winter and we know that the spring is beginning, and being able to move into a season of growth and change without carrying with us all of the baggage from the season before.
So, baby,
Yes.
what is new at the little house on the mountain?
Well, this week I have been decluttering a lot because I actually prefer winter decluttering to spring decluttering. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like being inside more. I see things and they annoy me. So, but I actually prefer it because the winter stuff will be out, I'll be in the home, and I'll see things that I haven't been using for a while. So this week I took a whole load of stuff to donate at Habitat Restore, but it just feels really good to get stuff cleaned and get stuff out. So that's what I've been focusing on this week.
That's great.
I think it's good in winter to like reassess your environment. What is working for you, what makes the home feel cozy and functional, and if there's just extra stuff that's hanging around, just kind of consider whether or not it's something that could bless somebody else or could, be better used somewhere.
Speaking of just hanging around,
Well, that's what he
this
does.
guy loves a good fire.
Is that your favorite, bud?
Right, bud? Yeah. Oh, is that so cozy? Yeah.
That's what Zion's been doing all week.
Loves a good fire. I
And
know.
supervising.
Of course.
He's my official supervisor of all of my projects. So it's good because I need accountability. Right, buddy?
He's good at his job.
Yep. Does feel good. There's like wood warmth. Wood heat warmth is different than all other
Yes,
heat.
it feels very nice.
All other heat. Make some antioxidant and collagen-rich hot cocoa. This was really special. This was my grandmother's from her kitchen. It was a old cocoa container, so I just put my raw cacao in there. You can just do a milk of your choice, and then you put your cacao in. This is just cold pressed raw cacao. You stir that in, and then I'm gonna add collagen peptides, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of my homemade vanilla. And we're going to sweeten it with some real maple syrup. And I like having warm drinks outside in the cold air, so you want to do that with me?
Sure, baby.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Just light, yeah.
For the bloopers reel?
Graceful.
Here, take my hand.
And feminine.
Take my hand.
Okay, moving on. Why is the sound of crackling fire? It's so soothing instantly.
I know, it's
Instantly relaxing.
It's natural.
Ooh, it does like extra crackle. That is such a good sound. So what do you think, buddy? Zaza, what do you think?
It's yours.
Thank you.
It smells so good. This is like the natural version of I like to turn the heat on in the car and then open all the windows.
Yeah.
A little more acceptable.
And I haven't had hot chocolate in a long
That
time.
was such a treat.
Yeah, buddy.
We would like to thank East Oak for tonight's date night and partnering with us for today's video. They have some really unique and cool outdoor fire pits and different things for the outdoors to enjoy your time with friends and family. This is the smokeless tabletop mini fire pit, and this is really
very
really
cool.
cool. So
Thank
we're
you.
very thankful for this, and I will leave the links to this in the description box and pinned in the comments. If you are the outdoorsy date type and you want to check this out, I will leave that for you. So thank you again to East Oak for partnering with us for today's video and for making the mountain a little bit cozier this winter so that we can enjoy the outdoors for a few more months.
Cheers.
Zippy likes fireplaces too, fire pits too. She was inside with us a couple winters ago when she wasn't feeling good. And she had to be in the cold months because we couldn't just put her back out. So she would sit by the fireplace a lot. And so now she's a big fan of fire pits and fireplaces and wood burning stoves. I put you down, but I saw a hawk, and we're not doing that today.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We get you some treats.
Good night, girls. Good night. Oh, yeah. You're not ready to go to bed? Night, Zip Zip. Poppy Posy, don't get locked out. Night, night.
Friends, I do pray that you enjoyed today's video, and I thank you so much again for coming back to our little house on the mountain. If you are interested, we have 2 new journals out, and I do have pages on our website where you can see the inside pages of those journals, and I also have the direct links to Amazon, all of which will be in the description box, along with any other links from anything else from today's video, and I will also pin those in the comments below. We just want to tell you all that we appreciate you so much being here, and Lord willing, I will see each and every one of you right here on the next one. Bye, friends.